Every yard, every hit, every second. It's earned out here. This game demands more than just skill. It demands fuel. The right fuel. Because out here, it's not just about how hard you work. It's about how long you keep going. When the game gets real, drink bottle still.
Welcome into the Queen's Golden Gaels season preview. We have with us all-Canadian linebacker Justin Pace. Thank you so much for joining us, East-West bowler from last year, so we'll probably get to that in a bit. But Justin, how's camp going? Your fourth one of these now. How are you feeling?
Well, first off, thanks for having me. I feel great. Came off a great off season with the boys. A lot of the guys stayed in Kingston all summer and just very fired up for this exciting season we have ahead.
Now, we'll start with the East-West so we can kind of work our way into the season. Um, you were able to be a part of that whole process from combine, practices, games. What was some of the biggest things you could take away from that experience with all the CFL coaching and experience around you?
Well, my biggest takeaway is that the OUA is the best conference. I don't think there's a doubt about that. Just the caliber of players from the OUA that we had there was just like amazing from like the east all the way to the west of the conference. It was great. As far as coaching, linebackers, we had Jean-Gab Poulain, who's a DC at Alberta now.
Mhm.
We're lucky to have him. He's one of a guy who played in the OUA and then played pro, and just to like pick his brain all week and have his style of coaching was very good. The intensity of the CFL like coaches and scouts definitely brought like a different vibe to the week, but they didn't really coach us or anything. They were just around. So of course, like the guys were going a little harder when you would see the scout like watching you. But yeah, honestly, it was just all about the U sport coaches and just having the best in the country, just playing and coaching us. So it was definitely great.
And what do you bring back to Queens from that experience? How do you take the East West Bowl and then transfer it to this season as, kind of one of the leaders at Queens now?
Uh, the big difference or what I noticed at the East West is just like, of course, it's three, four, five of the best players of from every program, so they're all going to be competitive. But that like scrimmage and game that we had that week was just off the charts when it came to like level of intensity that the guys had, and I feel like when the whole group is super competitive and super intense, it just brings everyone up from like the first to the third strings. And that's what it kind of what I want to bring back to Queens. And we've already been doing like a good job at having a lot of energy on game days. And I'm sure everyone can see that. But just like ramping it up like another notch and just having everyone from the scout team to the starters just be all bought in and bringing a lot of energy on like during practices. I think it could go a long way with development and just making us a lot sharper.
Now, we'll talk about the defense a little bit since it is your kind of expertise. Uh, as you kind of go into this season, I mean, we talked about it a bit off the record, but you guys have had a ton of high-end talent come through Queens while you've been
Easy.
there. As this new athletic young group kind of takes over, what are you most excited for the D line this year?
I'm very excited to, like you said, see the younger players who haven't had a lot of playing time yet, just because we've had the best D line in the country for 2, 3 years now. I'm very excited to see all of those guys like just gel and get better week to week. Because of course, a lot of them are going to be playing like their first snaps or first like real like starting or like snaps going into week one, week two, week three, which are going to be big games. But just seeing like this young and very talented group develop over the course of this season and in the next couple of years is something that I'm very excited to see. And I believe that they can be even better than the group that we had before.
Now, on the back end behind you, a lot of guys, namely Keegan Vanek, are back to play another key role for you. When you're dropping out into coverage, having like the comfort with those guys around you, how much does that free you up to go and make plays?
Oh, it's game changer for me because I just get those guys with a lot of experience, like talk to me post snap, pre snap, just telling me like what they're seeing, where they're going, and all that stuff. So having those guys in the back end with a lot of experience in the OUA really just frees up the rest of the defense to play freely because we know that whatever we do up front, they're gonna have our backs.
I want to talk about the flip side of the ball here for a little bit too, because you got a ton of talent on the offense. What does that do in practice for yourself, for your defense, getting to go up against guys like that every single day?
Oh, iron sharpens iron, that's for sure. Like we have a great offensive coordinator, very good players like on O-line, quarterbacks, running backs, receivers. So to play against these guys like every single day now is just like it's really a blessing for our defense because it'll prepare us for the best because I believe that we have some of the best in the country playing for our offense. So, like I said, playing against these guys every day is only makes me better. And once again, I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do this year.
Now, one of the more interesting guys on the offensive line is Nick Henning. And I mean, he played at an all Canadian level a couple of years ago, and then he transitions to O line. How has he been able to continue his growth and development at the offensive line?
Nick Henning is a monster, honestly. It's just like I don't even know how to describe it, but recently we had one of our rookies get his first interception in practice, and the one thing I told him is run away from 71. He he runs faster than us. He hits harder than us. He weighs more than us. This guy should be playing in the US, honestly. He is just a freak athlete, one that like you never like you don't really see often. So just for to see him like develop into this very good offensive lineman, I believe it'll help us like go a very long way this year. And I think this is a he is a guy who we will be able to see play pro one day, whether it's in the US or in Canada. I truly believe that he is probably one of the best, if not the best prospect going into this year's like CFL draft year.
Now, he gets to protect a guy that Connor knows, but Alex Freakin. How important is it for you guys to have him healthy for all 8 games this year?
It's very important to have Vrig healthy because he's a very good leader on the team. It's really great to have him around. We're very lucky to have like him and Anthony Leo on our team because both of them, even though their leadership style is very different, they are two very good leaders and they're very important for the team. So just to have like him healthy and Leo around, it'll definitely be like game changing for us because like I said, we definitely need both of them going into this season.
Talking about going into this season, though, you get to kick it off against the Western Mustangs. And if you're an OUA football fan, you know as well as we do, Queens and Western, you guys don't like each other whatsoever. What are you looking forward to going into that game?
It's like it's been marked on our calendars ever since it came out. Just Oliver Jackson, one of our defensive end, had downloaded this app for like countdown till kickoff. And I think he had it when we still had like 150 days left. So today someone asked him how many days left, and he answered real fast, like 8 days. So yeah, I think that just shows how much this game means to our team. Like kickoff of every like the first kickoff of every season is very important, very exciting. So yeah, the guys have been working very hard. I think we're really coming together as a really tight team. So I am very excited to see all the guys go out and showcase what they've been working on this summer.
What do you think it's going to take for you guys to get back to that Queen's golden standard? As good as you guys have been over the last couple of years, I know that you guys as a team have much higher personal goals.
Yes,
What do you
sir.
think it's going to take to kind of break through and hit those?
Uh, Definitely like in the trenches. Like you've said, we have a very good young D-line core. We have guys like Nick Henning on O-line who will be able to just open those gaps for us to run through this year, just protect our quarterback, and just the brotherhood is also something that we believe is very important to for going into the season. And like I said, our brotherhood is stronger than ever. And I think if you believe that you're playing for the guy next to you, you're gonna go work a lot harder than if you were just working for yourself. So just having this brotherhood being as tight as it is right now, I think like right we believe we can do anything.
Awesome. Okay. I always loved playing at Richardson. I liked watching games at Richardson when I was a kid. When you guys hear Joker and the Thief and you start to get ready for kickoff, oh, I can see it in your eyes. Talk to me about what that moment's like for people that don't know. When you got 8,500 right on top of you in the bubble, Wolf and Mother playing. What's that like?
It's I don't even know how to explain it. I just made reminds me of like going to my first year when just being a special team demon, me and my uh other linebacker Jeremy Hiscox just banging helmets, just going into kickoff. There's no other feeling. The blood is pumping, like adrenaline is crazy. Just looking down you're on kickoff, looking down at the return team, knowing you're about to have a very physical game. The crowd's very loud, and I believe we're gonna have some very good crowds this year. As I don't even know how to explain it to someone who's just never played football like at a high level before, but it's just there's no other way to recreate this feeling. And that's what I tell younger guys. Just enjoy it while you're in it, because once you're done, there's nothing in the world that will ever like come close to playing at Richardson.
It's awesome.
Incredible feeling. Justin, I don't want to take up we don't want to take up too much more of your time here tonight. So I think we're gonna close it out here. We know it's a late one here, and you got film to watch, you got practices to get ready for. But I know you're a Montreal guy, so I'd be remiss if I didn't do this. Je suis né à Longueuil, alors merci pour
Saint-Lambert.
votre oui, merci pour votre temps ce soir. Bonne soirée, bonne chance, best of luck this season. Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup.
Connor's bilingual. He got certified now. We're good. We're good.
That was great. That was great. Thank you.